cleansing conditioner. So as we take a look at the girls, I'll walk over to the girls and I'll tell you a little bit about what I love it. Here's what I love about it. So cleansing conditioner, Chaz introduced all those years ago and said, I want to bring you something to clean your hair that takes all the bad stuff out and none of the stuff that ruins your color, that makes your hair dry, that takes the moisture out. And he infused instead the cleansing conditioner difference, which I'll show you what it looks like on my hand, that you use for your same, just like you would, you know, when you cleanse, rinse, and repeat. But instead you do it with this. It's very, I mean, it feels almost like a treatment you'd put on your body, really, really moisturizing and nice. This replaces your shampoo. It replaces your conditioner. You can shave with it. You can actually wash your body with it. Oh, yeah. The things people have done that they've like used the cleansing conditioner for is incredible. But first, as we take a look at Jill and her before and afters, you cleanse, rinse, and repeat. So as we take a look at Jill's transformation, she started back in December of 2016. So it's fun to see like these befores, because this was before I even knew you, Jill. And then over time, first of all, I love the ashy quality blonde to your hair now, as opposed to before. So this is one of the complaints that people have about regular shampoo, right? It would strip your hair. It probably made your hair brassy and all of those things that we don't want. As you see over time, not only has her hair, like in the color, gotten so gorgeous, but her hair looks fuller. It looks healthier. Oh my gosh. So much healthier. And that's what people say. And, you know, call us throughout the show and share your win stories. Share what you've loved so much and how it's changed your life. Amy, you have the kind of glossiness in your hair that looks like you could be in a shampoo or like one of those TV commercials with the from the 90s. Look at before. So this is December 2009. Look at that. I mean, honestly, well, first of all, you haven't aged in the face, so congrats. But your hair has improved. Your hair looks so much younger. Is that weird to say? Yeah. But it looks like the hair that you see on like a little girl when she hasn't put a lot of heat on it. It's that glossy, it's that shine, and the color is so much more vibrant. A lot of times what you'll hear women say is, and what Chaz really, his goal was, and you know what, now we are going to invite Chaz in, and as we continue to look at the girls, is that Chaz, you really learned from also doing hair, all the complaints that women have, how much they had to color their hair, how often they had to get their hair styled, and you said, we can do this better.
Well, not only that, you went to Amy, that was 4 years after using one, but that was one time with shampoo. So in all fairness, she had been alive in 5 with me. But every time I came to town to QVC.
I know that for you, you really wanted to do this the right way before you launched it at the Q.
Oh, yes, because I'm someone who this is not a joke, in junior high school growing up in Pennsylvania, I did not like how I felt in the fall and winter time pale. I couldn't wait for spring to come around to get some color, and that went all the way through high school, and it affects how you feel about yourself. So I've been tanning literally my whole life, and I also have done it with, I've tried everything. Either I was streaky, or I looked murky and muddy, or I smelled like that burnt skin. This, you don't get the smell. It is not streaky. It tans really so smooth. So look how you look airbrushed. Your after literally looks airbrushed, because that's directly a before and after. Look at the marks. I'm being honest. Your marks on your legs. And I noticed it on Jill's arms when you showed Jill earlier. You saw that her legs and her arms, it almost gives you perfected legs and arms. And the other part is it's really lasting, guys. I was there to launch this on March 10th, and I still had tan arms up until 2 days ago when I did it again. So it is like, you will notice it will last you a week or longer, especially if you're cleansing with Wen and not lather. Look at Amy's before and after.
So, and here's what I think is awesome. And you know, Amy's is more like subtle. So you can build on this if you and explain, if you don't mind, Chaz. If we want more of just like a touch of glow, how many drops do we need? How do we use it?
I use a teaspoon with 1 full dropper is what I use for my legs. I use a teaspoon with 1 full dropper for my torso, and the same thing for my arms. I work from my legs up. And here's the thing I forgot to say. You don't have to worry about your knees, your ankles, your elbows, which you probably noticed, your knuckles. It tans you evenly. I've never had a tanner that you didn't have to worry about your knees. You always had to put lotion on them first so it didn't grab too dark there. This tans you so evenly, and it tans to your natural pigmentation. It's not orangey. You notice every one of you is a different color because it tans to your natural pigmentation. The only thing I'm going to say is remember, after you apply it, always wash your palms and between your fingers. That's it.
Wash your palms and fingers. We're taking a look at Jill right now. I don't know if you can see her yet, Chaz, but
I do. Her legs they're amazing. But the funny part is, Jill is tan year round as well. But you see the difference in Jill. Look at the difference in your arm. Like all your little frecklings have really become kind of like a thing of the past. I noticed that on your upper arm when you showed your upper arm. Your frecklings are just blended in much softer. You look Photoshopped.
And it's that easy to use. And I would love to look at the ingredient list because here's what's also important. And I know this is a big, since this is the only presentation of the day and we don't have a lot. And you're first and foremost, this is to give you your best hair. So how do we use this, Chaz?
And that's so easy. Every client that sits in my chair, I ask them how often they cleanse their hair. Whatever that number is, I say the night before you cleanse, take just 4 full droppers, and there's 120 full droppers in this bottle, so that's 30 treatments. So take 4 full droppers, 1 to the front right of your head, 1 to the front left of your head, back right and back left, back left. So you're going to massage it into your scalp, sleep with that on. It's not greasy, it's very absorbent. And then when you wake up in the morning, cleanse, rinse, repeat with your cleansing conditioner. It takes you 2 minutes to do that. Amy does this every Tuesday night and Saturday night, and that's why girl has gorgeous hair.
Yeah, well, it's working. Her hair, you know, when you look at Amy's hair.
Slick back hair, and it's going to give you more volume. Yep, now rub your fingertips together. You might need a little bit more than that, but you're good.
Oh, I don't think so.
Together. It's okay.
My hair,
and then
I can get a lot of volume.
Yep, and you're just going to massage this in, and you're going to be like, wow, that's a lot. Yep, now massage that into your hair. I'm behind you. I apologize.
Oh, it's okay. I've done it, and it's been intense. And then I love that I could relax it. But
oh my God, look at that! That was instant. I'm behind you, but that was instant.
It was
and that's
instant.
What this does. It sells itself because it's incredible. It can smooth your hair. With Amy, it can tame her flyaways. You mold and shape your hair to how you want it to be. If you want volume, you just go from over your ears and massage it from your fingertips up into your scalp, and it gives you voluminous hair. Rebecca, as we get to her, she'll just scrunch it into her hair.
We're actually going to show Amy's just put some on her fingertips, so she's about to show how she calms her flyaways down.
Yeah, zoom in close because you'll see it happen literally instantly. So zoom in close.
I saw it. I especially saw them at the back of your head at your crown. And look, oh, I see. There you go. Oh, I see one little stray one. There's one little stray one.
She can get that.
But yeah, you know, I have this with my bangs. A lot of times, like my little bangs, there'll be all these little flyaways from my ponytails and wearing it half up. I love that you can just instantly, having to like take hairspray and spray your hair. This is so much easier.
No, I love that you said that because you know Melissa Pulowski from It Cosmetics?
Yeah.
She was going on air one time, and I said, hold on, I had this. This is not a joke. I had this with me. I took a little spot of it. I put it on her hair. She looked in the mirror. She goes, oh, my gosh, are you kidding me? She goes, every time I'm on air, they tell me I flyaways. She literally came into my green room. She goes, no, you don't understand. You have to tell me what you did because I always have flyaways on air. So, Jill, look at the volume, Jill, because I'm behind you. I apologize. All the volume Jill got by massaging it underneath. Look at that volume. That's insane. And it's touchable volume.
Higher the hair, closer to God.
Yes. With the men, it was a control paste, and this one I made it more pliable because I knew the women were obsessed with it. But you will use this every day, and you only need literally like a pea size, dime size at the most, and never put it in your hair when it's wet. Always make sure it's translucent, and just mold your hair to the shape you want it to be. It's really simple.
We're actually we're going to go into a video, Chaz, and I want you to be able to speak